Today is National Latina Day, and one organization is pushing Latino women to build their voices and careers. Hispanas Organized for Political Equity, also known as HOPE, runs programs on leadership, education, and networking. And now they're pushing Latinas to lead and help shape their communities. HOPE Chief Executive Officer Helen Torres is here with more on that initiative. Hi, Helen. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you, and good morning.
So HOPE has been doing this for 3 decades. How are things different today than when your organization started?
Well, what we're seeing is an increase of Latinas participating in the civic life of the United States, which is great. Since Hope's inception, we've seen over 2,000 commission opportunities filled by Latinas nationally, and we hope to see a lot more. We obviously saw our first Latina serving on the Supreme Court, Sonia Sotomayor, and we're also seeing Latinas running billion-dollar companies like the Honest Company. So we're seeing great increase in our productivity, our economic fortitude, as well as our civic engagement.
Data from UCLA's Latino Policy and Politics Institute shows Latinas are the lowest paid group in the U.S. workforce. The numbers showed Latinas' median income at $17 per hour compared with $28 per hour for white men. And that gap actually increases if you compare the same groups with bachelor degrees. So how is your organization trying to help close the pay gap?
I think there's a couple of things that we can do and that we're doing here at Hope. One, there's policy that needs to be passed. What we do know is when there's transparency in talking about wages in the workplace, those pay gaps do decrease. So there is legislation, especially here in California and New York, that ensures that companies are posting the salaries ranges. So that's one way. The other way is to ensure that we are tackling discrimination in the workplace, and that these issues are brought up, not only brought up from an HR standard, but also taken to court so that we do not allow any kind of discrimination when it comes to our wages.
You say you're optimistic, though. Why?
Well, first of all, I run an organization by the name of Hope, so you have to be optimistic. And I'm optimistic because I believe in Latinas and I believe in the United States and the opportunities that are afforded to us and that we create ourselves. Also, we also know that Latinas are entrepreneurial in spirit. Whenever there's a downturn in the economy, Latinas are the first to start their businesses, to be part of the gig economy, and to ensure that their well-being of their family is taken care for. So we're a group of entrepreneurs, individuals that are contributing civically to the United States, and that we're really proud of the fact that Latinas are striving, as well as facing some of the major barriers that we've already discussed, but we know that we can overcome them.
What does hope look like in the next 5 years?
Well, I think what hope looks like in the next 5 years is that you're going to see an increase of Latinas in civic life. You're going to see a lot more Latinas running for office. You're going to see a lot more Latinas on your local commission boards and your school board. And you're going to see a lot more Latinas thriving in the small business space, opening up more businesses, creating more economic opportunities. Right now, Latinas contribute close to $1.3 trillion to the U.S. economic well-being. So you'll see an increase in that.
Helen Torres, thank you.